in paid media, there's a different question. Not how much more money you can make, but how much money you are burning.
I'm John Wright, and you're listening to Affiliate BI, the business intelligence and affiliate marketing podcast brought to you by StatsJournal.
Welcome to the Affiliate BI podcast. Today we're chatting with Marcin Kumiega. He's the Business Development Director at Voluum. That's VOLUUM. It's a very cool advanced link tracking tool. Marcin, welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone, and hello, John. Thank you for having me here.
All right. I had a whole bunch of questions, but let's just go very basic. Tell us what is Volume for people that don't know about it.
We are a tracker, but of course, not only that. So, from the iGaming perspective, we are an advanced tracking platform for paid media campaigns. We help operators and affiliates to optimize their user acquisition, predominantly by paid media channels, but we also have some projects on SEO organic track. So my elevator pitch about Volume for iGaming is that we are like Income Access, NetRefer, My Affiliates, Affiliate or Sell Experts, but different. So we are complementary to them.
Yeah, I would say advanced is an understatement. So let's go into the core elements of like one of the strong USPs of Volume and tell us what is an S2S postback and why should any iGaming affiliates care about this?
Thank you. This is a very important question, maybe the most important. So we start from the most important part, right? So server-to-server postback or webhook or callback, there are different names for this technology globally in the ad tech industry. In the traditional affiliate marketing, from where our platform Volume originates, called server-to-server postback, it's a method of tracking conversion, which is cookieless, very reliable, and very advanced. So this is the solution for a huge problem we observed in the iGaming industry, which is the lack of proper data tracking, transparency between affiliates and operators.
So I got a question then. Since you have a very broad understanding of affiliate marketing in general, how advanced are all the other industries outside of iGaming? I already know the answer, but I want to ask you to get a little deeper insight on that.
So I would start from defining what is an affiliate marketing, because it's a broad term. And I'm here in the company for 6 years, in the industry, ad tech industry for quite longer. But when I joined Volume, it was completely, unknown territory for me, right? Affiliate marketing. So as we understand affiliate marketing in Volume, this is like multi-vertical affiliate marketing. We call it traditional affiliate marketing based on affiliate network. Like ClickBank, Digistore, these are important affiliate networks. And the history of this type of affiliate marketing, as there is another segment of it, which is more commerce media, which is like Awin, other e-commerce brands oriented networks. But for this traditional affiliate marketing, it is multi-vertical. So the main focus is on software applications, VES campaign, so video as a service, right, and mobile bus. There's dating, Nutra, adult, some e-commerce, sweepstakes. So this is all of this. Like 10 years ago, this was super, or 15 years ago, it was super new and super lucrative. When pop advertising or push advertising was appearing on the market, same for the native ads. And from that environment, our tool Volume originated. And in that area, Volume has like here there was a problem. I don't remember exactly how old are we. We are not good in anniversaries here, but we have like I think 10 years globally, right? Because the starting point of the company is another history. We're a private tool, and then we went public as a product. So in this traditional multi-vertical affiliate marketing, server-to-server postback technology is from day one, right? It's based on server-to-server postback. In iGaming, I would say that this industry is much older compared to multi-vertical affiliate marketing, traditional affiliate marketing. So here we see some gap. And it was shocking to us when we first started, taking a deep look at the iGaming industry. It was shocking for us, this perspective. But what's great that in the last 4 or 5 years, so I'm connected with gaming industry since 2020, since famous IGB pre-pandemic, right? Memorable for many people. So in that space, the industry, iGaming industry, is catching up quite fast with the technology.
And you mentioned that Volume is like a cookieless tracking tech. And obviously, there's been a lot of chatter with Google wanting to deprecate cookies. And
Yeah,
it seems like they just talk about it, and now it's starting to happen. How would you say Volume kind of comes in to fill that gap, and maybe just explain it to people of like why S2S tracking is important in that regard?
sure. So, and by the way, feel free to cut me in because I'm quite a talkative person. So feel free to be, interactive and for the best use of our listener.
Yes.
But first of all, Volume is not only cookieless. We track it on two methods. So we have pixels. This is one setup option, and server-to-server postback. We recommend postback, but pixels are also possible. They were okay, and years ago it was quite easy to go with pixel. Pixels are first party and third party, so it may go a bit complicated. By the way, we have a very great blog post about it, so maybe if that's okay for you, we can put it in this text, because this explains everything about what I'm trying now to summarize quickly. So the thing is that there is a global, we all know it, right? Not even people from the adtech industry, but globally, there's the global discussion about big tech and about tracking, privacy, GDPR. We are a European company, so we are super familiar with GDPR, but it's not only now in Europe; it's global, I would say. So it's all about data privacy and security and some regulations. So server-to-server postback and cookieless tracking by server-to-server postback, it's a solution to that problem, which so far, to my understanding, is the best response to the market for that. Google is trying to solve this problem. There is this privacy sandbox, right? And they are pushing it year after year. I think initially it was about to be like last fall. It should be in place. Now the date is for the fall 2025. And it's not convenient for them, right? Because they live on us, right? They advertise. Yeah. But I believe sooner or later it needs to happen, right? So the industry needs to catch up with that.
Okay. And then tell us what you think affiliates need to do or need to think about when it comes to first-party data. And my assumption is that, we're talking about going, okay, we have our tracking links, we're sending traffic from our audience to an operator, getting a commission. But do you think there's a smart way in which affiliates need to say, you know what, maybe I could capture some of this audience along the way. Maybe I can capture their email address. Like, it's just not even getting a newsletter. Maybe there's some sort of intermediary landing page that says, hey, before you go to where we're going to send you to, can we just learn a little bit about you? And maybe that becomes part of a smart flow where you're saying, now that you filled out this info, you actually want this product over here.
Yeah, in iGaming industry, it's very popular compared with different verticals Volume used to work with, that there are comparison sites. So for affiliate, very popular product is a comparison site. We all know Us Gamblers, which is a great platform, right? It's not advertisement, by the way. It's just the remark. So, and this is a great value for players, for people who use the gambling entertainment. So, and this all comes with this providing value for the end user by affiliates. So, in one of your podcasts, there was Zach from Everflow. Hello, Zach, by the way, a good colleague of mine. And I recommend to everyone to listen to this podcast. He mentioned a lot about this value, affiliates making value to not only link tracking and not only, sending the offer to users, but providing value and education content. So for sure, there's a lot of these aspects that could be done. There's great technology. like landing page generators or email marketing platforms, email sending platforms. And these platforms, they are entering iGaming industry as well, because the industry, to my perspective, is catching up with this technological, well,
Deficit.
improvement, right?
Big deficit.
It's not even a deficit, it's about the technological improvements in software as a service in software industry. Software industry is quite new, right? iGaming was before this eruption of software industry, I would say. So, but the main problem, I would say, in iGaming, from the affiliate perspective, but also from the operator perspective, is not even the cookieless tracking, not even some providing other value to the extra value to the player, tracking itself. So there are many cases where affiliates cannot track and optimize their paid media channels. In SEO, it's not such a big problem, but in paid media, imagine you're running 100K or 50K ads budget per day. You need to know real time what works and what doesn't, because otherwise you are not profitable. It's all about numbers. It's all about maths.
I think I'm going to ask another question that I'm basically setting you up to talk about, why volume is in the right place at the right time. But do you think more performance marketing is going to become a bigger chunk of the affiliate marketing space, where paid ads, paid media, and S2S is going to just become maybe more native?
To my knowledge, and last year I was attending a very great conference, Surgeon Performance Conference for brands and e-commerce media in Charleston in the United States, which was not related to this multi-vertical affiliate marketing, not related with iGaming. There were brands, US banks, and so on. For them, performance marketing and paid media channels, Google, Facebook, DSPs, it's the main channel of marketing. So SEO is important, but SEO is more for branding. Performance is there in paid media, programmatic, you can call it, right? In multi-vertical affiliate marketing, this is also present, but there are different traffic platforms. So for someone who is new to paid media campaigns and paid media channels, beyond Google and Facebook, there are thousands of great platforms where you can take one and be super profitable with your business as an affiliate. So in iGaming, SEO is the essence, but I believe, and I observe it slowly, that this global, let's say, eruption of programmatic paid media campaigns is entering this industry. It's also connected with licensing. So the licensing is getting more places are getting regulated, more market, right? So it opens the doors.
I'm going to ask what I consider, for my point of view, a dumb question, but it's a chance to, like I said, to always pick your brain. So I've been an affiliate in the past, and I had a newsletter and I had SEO traffic. So I'm driving traffic to these operators. I'm pretty sure there's a marketplace where, what if I wanted to sell my traffic to someone else? What does that look like? And what are these traffic networks look like where I can be on the other side? Does this make sense to do? And what does it look like?
Yeah, so if I understood you correctly, the case is that you are an affiliate, you have your own product, right? SEO product, and you want to monetize it.
Yeah. And then even got a newsletter, for example. It's like, I've got traffic. How can I direct it and still make
you're a
money in
publisher.
ways?
You're a publisher, right?
Publisher.
You are not an affiliate. You might be an affiliate, right? And have a direct relationship with the brand. In iGaming industry, it's pretty direct. So there's a brand or an operator with a couple of brands. They have their own affiliate program. They're affiliate, right? Sometimes they're master affiliate. But in this traditional multi-vertical affiliate marketing, and same with in this commerce media, so let's call it mainstream, right? Affiliate marketing with networks like Awin, for instance, there are 5, 10, 15 middlemen in the channel, and everyone makes money, and it's still profitable. So you are a publisher. Besides working directly with the operator, you can sell your traffic to depending on the kind, to DSP, like Trade Desk, Lyft, or maybe you can sell it to Propeller Ads, Adstera, Clickado, AdCash, right? So we call it traffic sources. They are called DSPs, but they are programmatic. They are great for Curaçao MGA license operators. And yeah, this is another opportunity for you. It's being sold on real-time bidding. So even it's possible to monetize the traffic, which is not initially converting for you, from the operator perspective. And there's technology doing it for you.
Okay. I want to pivot now and talk about what I think is a big pain point in all of affiliate marketing. So I use Ahrefs as an SEO tool, and it gives me a lot of insights on everything. And I'm always finding brands that are offline, out of business, or maybe they've got broken tracking links because they switched from one affiliate program software to another. And I just see there a giant amount of space junk of tracking links going to nowhere. Like the best,
404.
yeah, well, it's not even 404. It's like, let's use the best example. FTX, famous cryptocurrency exchange, went out of business nearly 2 years ago. And to this day, there are still active affiliate sites linking to FTX with a traffic link, which basically takes you to the Department of Justice. Um, how big of a problem do you see this? And what do you think are some of the ways that like anyone can solve this?
Well, so this is the problem for an affiliate, right? Because if for SEO, it's okay. You don't buy this traffic. There was an investment. There's a product. You could use this placement, the site differently, but it doesn't cost you. But imagine you're running ad, you're paying on a daily basis for this for every single visit, and it goes to nowhere, right? 404 is a great example from our perspective that it means that something is a 404 error or a router. It means that your traffic link is broken. If you have a redirect tracking, which is standard for this programmatic network, and it's super straightforward, it's postback oriented, it means that the traffic could, if their link is broken, for instance, the tracking platform, like Volume, has downtime, you're losing money. We don't have downtimes. We have very solid infrastructure, is the essence for us. So the thing is, how to solve it for the affiliate perspective? Well, if you're running hundreds, thousands of campaigns, dozens, hundreds of partners, operators, right? You need to have some technology to, like, one place to rule them all. If someone likes Lord of the Rings, that's nice quote. So you cannot work on spreadsheets only because it's not scalable. If you are on spreadsheets, that's the case of you guys in Touchdown, right? This is the same, different problem, but for affiliates, more working with operators, right? For affiliate platforms, I've heard stories from my clients not using tool like yours. So here will be small advertisement, but a gentle one.
Promote each other.
Yeah. But the thing is that, I've heard the stories that, especially with RevShare, that there was a partner not active from like 2 years ago, but there's still some revenue generating from RevShare. But the affiliate is not checking it, right? They forgot about it. So if they forgot about it, the operator is happy, right? They don't need to pay for it. But here's StatsDrone, which aggregates it and shows you, everything in one place. So same is for the link tracking. Technology tells you where's the problem. Real time, right? You see red flag that you are losing money here and there. If there's 404 error or from any reason, right? Your landing page could be broken.
Yeah, I think there's a whole collection of signals that exist, but it's almost like I can't think of a one solution fits all. So for example, you said 404. I mean, you need to kind of look at how you're sending traffic to a brand and monitoring, like can we take a screenshot of the page? Are we understanding what all geo-targeted angles are? Like if we're sending traffic from all over the world, and from our side in the iGaming space, we've got a database of, we're almost at 1,000 gambling affiliate programs that have closed, representing around 2,000 brands. They're just offline. And again, I go to Ahrefs, I look at those brands and I see active websites that have real traffic still sending traffic there. So I think there's a lot of ways in which we can kind of monitor this, but it's very rare that I only hear maybe from large affiliates that have actually built infrastructure to monitor these 404 pages to know that something's gone offline, whether it's the tracking tech from the affiliate program, or it's on their side, or the brand is offline, or, of course, the most perfect example is when the traffic is ending to the landing page, but the data coming back to you is like no clicks, which is, that's a panic.
Yeah. Or, in our case, from our experience, we don't have downtimes, and that's a public and real information. We used to have, when we started like 10 years ago or so, we had like 2 minutes downtime there historically. So there's like historic years ago. But sometimes it happens that we have front end update. So it happened. We are very complex platform, and it might happen that the affiliate doesn't see the or the operator traffic real time, so they are thinking something is wrong, but we have double or even triple layers of protection, right? So the traffic is still there. In 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we update all the data historically. This is important here. Of course, we message customers on many channels, but you know how to do it. We are all over communicated. So when it happens, believe me, paid media affiliates and operators, advertisers, because we are not only an affiliate tool, we have a couple of great operators working with us. They react in real time, right? Imagine something happens. It's usually Friday evening, so like my time here now,
Or
and
always.
it happens on Skype. We have or Slack or Telegram or not any channel. We have a massive communication, but we have process for that, right? And no data is lost. So these guys, they if someone is advancing affiliate tracking, paid media tracking, and technology, they can realize it real time, and that's their the most important thing for them.
You mentioned before about like, okay, what is volume useful for? Is it only PPC or is it for SEO affiliates? And I'm assuming you've been working with some on the SEO side. So I want to ask, what, why would an SEO affiliate want to use this? Is this more, do you think, because of trust?
Also, so we originated in paid media environment and paid media space. So that's the most integrations are for it and the vast majority of the clients. But as we are entering iGaming industry, and this is our priority industry now because we think that there's a huge gap which we saw, and we bring value to this industry. We are getting only purely SEO clients. Soon we are speaking in mid July. So in a couple of weeks from now, we will have a nice case study about one of these projects. Purely SEO, affiliate site, comparison site with SEO, and we are still researching it. We are trying to understand what's the exact value for the customers. So this is an ongoing project in Volume, but it seems A, trust, B, detailed tracking for keywords, for placements, for segments of the website. It could be done with Google Analytics as well, but Google Analytics, a very powerful tool, difficult to set up, difficult to navigate, and it's not always 100% reliable. Plus, it doesn't connect with conversions, and we have postbacks, right, with operators.
That's a interesting insight. It's basically kind of going, can we put more of an attribution on the pages that we know are ranking for keywords? And you're
Yeah.
kind of assigning a monetary value, because I think a lot of affiliates, especially in iGaming, it's like they usually, like, putting postbacks aside, when they have a single tracking link, they're using it all across their channels. They use the same link for the newsletter, for the homepage, for the blog post, for the review, for the comparison page, and they end up with no insights as to what's driving the value.
Mm.
And I think when it
No,
comes to keywords, it's kind of like, well, hey, what is the keyword I'm ranking for? Can we put not just a cost to it, but can we put a revenue amount to that?
so imagine now you are an SEO affiliate. You have links, separate links from every partner you drive, and reporting on keyword sides of the page. If you use integration with Google Tag Manager, you see how far someone went with this reading the page, right? How long they stayed on this page. It's all real time, so not only for conversions, but on unique visits. You see where the people are from, drill down to states, cities.
That makes sense.
So
Now, talking about it from the operator's perspective, this is my opinion, and I kind of want to ask for your take on it. You mentioned that operators, they've got lots of channels in which they can get traffic from. They can get SEO affiliates, they can get PPC, they can get PPC if they do it themselves. So they've got all these different channels, but I kind of wonder if it's only the top operators that have a business intelligence team. They actually look at this and they understand the value. They understand the cost associated with it, because I was talking with an affiliate and he's frustrated that when he deals with his affiliate managers, that they don't understand the value that they bring beyond just here's the revenue and here's the FTD count. It's like they just think that if they just get more of it, things are good, but they're not even
yeah,
understanding like the impact it has outside of it from branding or to even understand. It's like, I think most affiliate managers don't understand who's going to be the new player in 1 year from now based on, simply put, data.
You're right. And affiliate managers, they are the soil of this industry, I would say, right? Because these are the people who redistribute the
Yes.
budgets, right, from the operators to affiliate. So they are very important, and they are sales guys. Basically, affiliate manager is a sales rep for the industry, I would say. And my background is I'm from sales, so I
You
love
know,
this approach. The thing is that salespeople, they are not always tech savvy, and in this industry, with the tracking, we see working with affiliates, we see the biggest gap on the affiliate manager level. We even have some projects ongoing with income access, net refer, or affiliate cut, because they see the same gap. So even if the operator they have a server to server tracking technology, if the operator has this technology, sometimes their affiliate team are not educated how to use it, what it means. We still hear these things like uh, server to server pixel, which is impossible. There's either pixel or server server
sure.
tracking, server
Right.
to server. So the most important takeaway from this podcast, there is no server to server pixel. Pixel is cookie.
Yes.
Server to
Yes.
server is outbound, right? Great thing is that when I was on the IGB a couple of years ago, it was like a standard thing. I was not even correcting people, and now I don't hear it. I almost don't hear it, right? But the main thing for the industry is educating the industry, affiliate managers on this technology and why it's important. And because for an affiliate, this is crucial. You can have the best product as an operator, great revenue structure, right? Commission structure. But at some point, when you are paid media affiliate and you don't see your conversions and you are risking your budget and you're just running blind with your campaign, there might be a decision to go with the other operator, not as great product, not as great commission structure, not so friendly affiliate manager, but with the data, because it's safer for you. So
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense because it's like I know we had these conversations in the background, which is affiliate manager approaches an affiliate and they know they make a lot of money, but they're PPC, and that affiliate says, "I can't work with you unless you have a postback solution." So they take that affiliate manager and their company to you as basically a new client, and they're just kind of like, "I don't know what this looks like. I just know we need a postback solution." And I think this has been the nature of how you've been integrating more operators in the last year, if that's correct.
yeah, but I would say from our perspective, it's a bit different because when we work with operators, we work with their media buying team. So you said that operators they have different revenue streams, user acquisition streams. They have in-house SEO, right, for branding and of course performance. They have affiliate-driven acquisition, but more and more of them they have their own paid media PPC teams. So
Okay.
they're instead of outsourcing it to the affiliates only, they bring this competence in. Sometimes this is great. In some affiliate companies, we noticed that they built the programmatic team, paid media programmatic team, around a former multi-vertical affiliate. Very often it is from dating or adult industry. If it's Curacao or MGA project, there's a lot of synergy there, right? But it's happening also for the operator. So this aspect, like having server postback technology, is more done by a field castle expert, NetRefer, my affiliate, income access, and the other great platforms. Order is random, right?
Okay.
And the backend, because there's also a problem on the back office level. So the question is if it's B2B backend, right, or if it's an in-house backend, and if the backend is able to send server postback. So there's a lot of integrations going on. But yeah, there's still an educational gap if we want to have the accurate data tracking. And without it, we are wasting money. So imagine dollars being turned off. Everything.
But
Painful.
wouldn't you say that a lot of operators, they don't really have a paid media department? It's like it starts first by getting affiliates saying, "I can't work with you until I have postback." So they get a postback solution set up. Is this like the start of their paid media? And what does this look like? Because I'm assuming it's more white hat operators. They're playing in the space because of licensing and different
Yeah.
media laws. And I'm kind of wondering, it's like, is the gray market just basically only reliant on gray market PPC affiliates?
It depends. This is the best answer. So, and there are a couple of aspects here. So first of all, in US, I've attended. We are a European company. We are going to all the European shows. Let's say the most important shows. But there's also so there are some changes happening in the US. I was on SBC this year in New Jersey, and I was on G2E last year, the first two gaming shows there. And I noticed that in the United States, the technology server, and so this is interesting because in US, from one hand, the paid media in the society, in the ad tech industry globally, multi-vertical, are super dominant. For instance, mostly because Google and Facebook are from there and they're great in running campaigns and advertisements from United States. But on the iGaming side and technology sides, they are less advanced. Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel, and other great companies, they have problems with tracking. Postback. In gray markets, probably because it's more difficult, more competitive, they cannot go with Google and Facebook in many cases. They need to go with these other sources. So the gap between this multi-vertical affiliate marketing, operating a server postback, and iGaming industry, gray market, emerging market, is smaller, but it's changing.
Okay, that makes sense. I think that could be a whole other topic on its own. I mean, the whole PPC, gray market, affiliates, operators, but we'll save that for another day.
For sure.
What are you seeing from your side of what you do and what Volume does in terms of, I look at this as going, okay, what is affiliate marketing today? I think we've been very reliant on SEO, but paid media and performance marketing is taking a bigger chunk. So it's almost like I think users are getting a bit dull with both emails, because your emails are saturated. So it's all these alternative channels that are kind of coming up and becoming more prominent. Are you noticing this with some of your customers that are coming through the door, that it's not just the standard, here's my tracking link on my website, or here's my link in the newsletter, everything else?
Yeah, it's advertisements in iGaming and affiliate marketing in iGaming, it's getting more mature, more advanced, I would say.
Complex.
That's complex as well, right? But more, it's not so of course you can have great results with email marketing and with pop ads, pop campaigns, but these are not the days when you're spamming the visitors, right, with adult content. You need to provide some value. So one of the solutions, and sometimes it's not even SEO or paid media, it's a mix. It's a sophisticated platform. We are a Polish company, and there's a great affiliate project from Poland, educational, like sport betting educational product, providing the competition within the platform for affiliate, right? So gamification, which is doing great. It's providing education for people who play with sports betting, and fun and entertainment, and it is monetized it's an affiliate project, right? And they use different channels, they're scaling for other markets. So this is the response, right? But on the other hand, we still have successful projects on pop campaigns, especially on emerging markets. So in Africa, where traffic is super cheap, or Brazil. Brazil was a great example. It's also changing now, especially the year with the licensing. But yeah, so it depends. Right, there are more opportunities. There are more opportunities for sure. So it's not that only SEO, right?
Yeah.
There could be push notification. You can buy apps and send push, and there are great. Pushnami is one of the examples, but there are other companies with push notification platforms which we can monetize.
There's so many channels that it just never ends. I mean, just even think about like Telegram as one concept. It's Telegram, Discord, streaming,
or affiliate sites
SMS.
like tipsters, right? So imagine because there's influence marketing. So if someone has their Telegram channel and then they promote this Telegram channel through Google, Facebook, if they do it well, they can do it with no problems. And they provide some value for the player. And then they monetize it with any type of license operators, because the final link is on Telegram. What is it, right? SEO. content marketing, paid media, but for sure it makes money.
I have another question, and maybe it's more of a conversational back and forth where I look at a lot of affiliate networks and my personal opinion, and I could be wrong. Maybe there's other networks that exist out there, but a lot of them I think are not optimized on a lot of levels. Like how many affiliate networks have like S2S tracking, or how many of them have deep business intelligence understanding their actual affiliates? So,
Mhm.
let's just assume that they're using, any platform out there, like it could be Trackier, it could be Everflow. So they're using these platforms, and I just look at this going, I think there's so much opportunity for optimizing. Like take an affiliate network, for example, even in the iGaming space, that when I sign up, I get access to 100 different brands. I've got the bonuses and all that, which is great. But I get one tracking link, one campaign. It's kind of like, wait a minute. What if they gave me multiple campaigns to reverse engineer where my data's coming from? Or to take it to another level, what if it also included, Pixel or Postback, where I could get a deeper understanding, both for myself as an affiliate, but I think also for the network. Do you think there's a lot of either missed opportunity or a lot of optimization potential here?
100% smart links, the buzzword here.
Yeah.
And Zach, I mean from Everflow, he told a bit. He explained a lot, so I won't be repeating it. But
Yeah.
smart links one of the great ways of optimization. But I would
Yeah.
even take a step back here. So we originate from this multi-vertical affiliate network oriented affiliate marketing. So the affiliate networks are the main middlemen. So the standard years ago, standard setup with volume is that there was that there was the propeller ads, let's say,
Right.
so traffic platform, buying traffic from multiple publishers. Then there was volume in the middle, the main command center. There was affiliate network, ClickBank could it be, right?
Yeah.
Or and there were the advertisers, right? That's the basic fact. So there are affiliate networks. They are our uh, our advertisers, let's call it that. In iGaming, we don't see many affiliate networks.
Hmm.
There are affiliate programs. So I would start from creating affiliate networks in iGaming,
Yeah.
to
It
my
seems like,
knowledge.
yeah, it seems like that's on my side, being in iGaming, it almost seems like there's more than enough iGaming affiliate networks. But I look at the ones that are on the market, I'm like, there's so much opportunity to
Yeah.
grow. So your opinion is there's not enough of them compared to what you're seeing outside iGaming.
If you go to the conference, this like affiliate world conference or affiliate summit, so these great affiliate conferences, the main ones, you see affiliate network, you see more affiliate networks than advertisers, definitely. If you go to IGB, Sigma, SBC,
Yeah.
they're operators. So of course there are differences. There's different budget because operators and advertisers. Sometimes it's better not to have middlemen, right? Because you need to pay the commission and so on and so on. So there's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, definitely in other verticals there are much more affiliate networks than the end advertisers, right? In iGaming, it's different.
Yeah. So taking that concept a bit further, do you think there's like can't think of a company that does this, and I'm sure there are ones that do this, but think about a company that does consultancy where they take your data either as an affiliate or maybe you're an affiliate network or maybe you're an operator, and they just say, okay, we're going to try to find not just revenue leak where you're leaking money, but ways of optimizing your revenue. Can you think of any companies that do this, or I'm just thinking this as a concept would double the affiliate industry overnight.
Yes, I don't have anything in particular to besides the recommendation aspect here.
Yeah.
But yes, there are some consultancy agencies, but in iGaming, it's more about licensing. So it's more about starting your business.
Yeah.
And I guess it's a huge thing. If in the different, like Nutra, ecom, sweepstakes, right? Let's take ecom, the very basic thing. What you open a drop shipping or even a legit funnel sales for on Shopify, you don't need any license there, right? You just register a company. And in iGaming, you need to have so probably the consultancy business is focusing on something else. There's a lot of services for SEO. Some of them they do consultancy, but in terms of this end-to-end optimization of the your revenue channel, I would say from our
I don't know.
perspective,
I think I've actually maybe heard one example where someone told me that they did this as for one affiliate, they basically built a BI channel.
okay. So
So it might exist, but it seems rare because in the SEO space, this is everything. We'll audit you, we'll do consulting, we'll optimize. I mean, it's the name, search engine optimization.
yeah,
We don't have affiliate optimization. I just think it's a bit crazy.
but because the thing is, one thing to build your Tableau dashboard, right? It's one thing to generate data chart, which might be great.
Yeah.
But another thing is to have this business development perspective to see where are the gaps, where you can extra monetize, and so on. And
Something we have to work on.
yeah, I mean, we need time. So the time is the best medicine in many cases. And if we understand, if we define the pain point as lack of the media buying experience and knowledge in iGaming industry, which is gap, then the time and presence of companies like ours, but also other different great platforms. I'll tell again, Polarat, Exoclick, Traffic Junkie, Adstera, Clickado, and so on, Adcash, and so on, right? There are and many more, Ivada. And I could name and name others. Of course, they are the publishers, right? But they also have some perspective.
I just think there's a lot of future business to be had in this space on the data
Yeah.
side. So pretty exciting where we sit. So I want to pivot. You touched upon this earlier, but what do you think is missing in the world of affiliate marketing today, whether it's tools or knowledge? And it goes without saying, I'm definitely going to be linking a couple articles from Volume. I've read some of those articles on Postbacks and all that. There's some good stuff there.
Thank you. So yeah, education and technology. So first, not everyone has the technology. And if they have the technology, not always it is there's always, this adaptation, right? The adaptation of technology. So that's the main challenge. And I think, well, and besides of that, for sure there's a space. So if someone is an investor or software company and wants to set up a startup, there might be a huge gaps which software technology could solve in iGaming industry. I don't have any
Right.
ideas, but server SEO, right? And similar companies.
Yeah.
I know them, they're friends from Poland. They last year they got an award for the best scaling startup, very small startup. And in US, or not only in iGaming, they are very well known, right? And they've got a good.
They're pretty company. I wouldn't call them a small startup anymore.
They are. I mean, from the perspective of our startup environment, they got the award for like the rookie. I mean, there is a meetup for startups, like for those small startups. Let's call it. And yeah, because we have in Poland, we have a very interesting startup environment for globally for software.
Okay, I've got two more questions, and one I didn't put in the notes. Just going back, but can you think of a time that you've been with Volume where you've seen like a case study or a data report that just kind of blew your mind as to like, wow, this was so insightful. Whether it's like, this is how much money that's missing on the industry or something like that. I'm trying to come up with a case study here.
Of the client's perspective, of our because
it could be anything, but yeah, but something that you're allowed to share without obviously giving away confidential.
Yeah,
like something that just blew your mind.
We in Volume, we are very the sacred thing is the client privacy, and we are very serious about it. So no chance I will even split some necessary things. But there's one thing. It's not a single case, right? But let's take for gray market especially. There's pop, push, display, advertising, adult traffic, right? And it's cheap, depending on the quality, right? If it's adult, it's quite cheap. It's not great quality. It doesn't match Facebook, Google. No, not at all. But it's cheap and well optimized, especially on CPM. It's super profitable. And when I'm attending iGaming conferences, I hear from time to time from mostly from affiliates, sometimes from operators. Yeah, it doesn't work. I tried, it doesn't work. It's crap. It doesn't make sense. And then I check I work with, I have a consultancy call, and my client shows me his account. I see they are doing this exactly campaigns in iGaming, and they are super profitable. So this blows my mind, right? Because like you are, in between, right? It's like a funny situation when someone is telling you like the white is black and black is white, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the case. But again, it all comes down to optimization, to know how to do it. Because if you run Facebook and Google, it's simple. It sounds difficult when you start, but it's super simple compared to optimization on programmatic, where you need to allocate your budget very precisely in real time, and it's on same for
Yeah.
CPM, right?
I
Cost per
I
word.
like that answer because it's like I know there are countless stories of people that when you hear these at conferences, you're like, I want to start asking these questions on the podcast just to kind of get these stories out to make people go, wow. Like I'll give you my own personal story where I took a course on data viz 2 years ago, had no idea what I was doing. I was like, let's just do this because I need to build up my skill set. So I learned Tableau and I took data
Hmm.
from my own affiliate account. Again, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, I'm gonna put this data in here. I'm going to keep messing around until something happens. And sure enough, I generated like 10 different pages of data viz. They're all very insightful, but one made me think about affiliate marketing in a different way. So I took one account and I had all these campaigns and the brands. So I plotted every campaign revenue by click. So you have this little chart here and it's a plot chart. Everything should be grouped in a relatively straight line except for one of them was way off in the corner. And I said, oh no, one of them is really good and one of them is really bad. And I don't know which. So I isolated two campaigns. Both campaigns were the same offer, different landing page. One converted 5 times better than the other one. So I looked at that underperforming campaign and going, wow, this is brutal. And I asked that affiliate manager, I won't name the program, but I said, are you like, can you collaborate that you're seeing this on your side? And he didn't even know how to look at the data. I'm like, okay, this is terrible. It's like you have all this data, but he couldn't even do an SQL lookup or anything just to be able to understand it. And I said, here's what I've got, and I'm a small sample. Are you seeing this across your entire platform? Because if that's true, you should be able to take all of your under optimized pages and optimize them. And I believe one
Millions.
concept, like how much more money could we make in affiliate marketing if we just took every landing page and said, okay, can we get 10%? I think it's more than 10%
Dif-
increase.
In paid media, there's a different question: not how much more money you can make, but how much money you are burning.
Yeah,
And
it's true.
from psychology that the loss is more painful than the gain, right? And because in paid media, this is this is this famous saying, the quote that half of the money spent on marketing is lost, wasted.
Yeah.
You don't know which one, right? Which half. And that's this is the technology, right? Technology companies. And I don't expect operator does it, right? They can be a BI team, of course. But why don't they outsource it? Why don't there are consultancy companies understanding data, auditing data, right? Same like we audit licensing. So there is a huge another business idea for someone, right? Who is skilled
Yeah.
in Tableau, Power BI, and other platforms. Or even the simple thing, you can have great data, but there's a huge skill set of visualization of this data. There is this great book, Storytelling by Numbers. I don't remember the name, but there's
Is
on
it
my
Kevin Hartman?
yeah, I think so. It's
Yeah.
on my book list.
He's the first guest of this podcast too. That's the course I took.
So
I took his course.
So yeah, so that's the thing, right? So there's a lot of, but same in sales. Let's take a step back. Affiliate manager, very important persona in this industry, and the sales training, right? So how much more revenue he can do for himself. He's on commission, right? If there's a proper sales consultancy for iGaming, for operators and affiliate, right? Affiliates, they also have sales, B2B sales.
So I'm going to share a quick opinion, which is I think the people that have more experience in performance marketing, they care about these things. So they are going to look at the data to optimize landing pages and tracking links. I think this is going to be the part of affiliate marketing in the next 5 years that's going to push the entire industry forward. What do you think about that?
Definitely. I would say, and so for affiliate companies, I don't know as much about operators. We still have more relationship with affiliate than the operators. Uh, But definitely, I see that small, but also the public company, affiliate companies, they bring talents from different industries, from different backgrounds, And these talents, they are helping them with. So sometimes we have this problem. So volume competitors are Google Analytics, in some sense, Tableau, Power BI. We are complementary. There's a different use case. But if someone has a great Tableau-oriented dashboard, we may not fill the gap because his gap is quite small, right? We can still provide some value, but that's the case. So that's why we are collaborating, embedding some Tableau solutions in volume and so on. That's their response, right? So yeah, definitely. And there's also the AI topic, right? So when I was on SBC New Jersey, there was a lot of technology companies. There was AI.
Yeah.
There's AI technology especially for regulated markets, RG, AI-based responsible gaming solution for gambling. So there will be a lot of tension, noise, and disruption, right? Disruptive times.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Well, thank
Yeah.
God we got the AI mention in there. We spent most of the whole
Yeah.
show without talking about AI.
No, we have
So-
to do it now. Without that, it won't be valid.
That's true. So with or without AI, putting that aside, last question is, what do you see of the future of affiliate marketing as it intersects with business intelligence?
I need to use it's a joke, but another buzzword, metaverse, right? There's also
Yeah.
metaverse to mention. Fortunately not, but being serious, well, in terms of the relationship of affiliate managing and affiliate industry and BI, right? So I would say in iGaming, there was affiliate marketing with no BI, and now we're slowly starting having some. The gap is still there, and we don't expect it to be solved overnight, but it will be more. I expect that at the conferences there will be more panels. We for certain want to do some educational efforts, some efforts here, but there will be more content, more awareness in terms of tracking BI data, and so because data-driven decisions are everything.
I agree. That's so true. I mean, since COVID, all of us B2B companies are now becoming more exciting and interesting. Like, I'm sure you've seen this in a short period of 4 years where it's like, okay, it's the tool we need. And now it's like, they want to talk to you. They want to ask you questions.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, because here you touch a very important perspective. iGaming is still huge landline business, especially in the US. So there is this tension between iGaming, it's not iGaming, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Because we
Land-based gaming.
land-based gaming, right? Casino and sports betting. So this is still a bricks and mortar business everywhere, right? But in many, many countries, or some hybrid, online and offline activities. So there is different perspective if you are bricks and mortar business. There's different, we call it BI. It's not a BI, but there is different technology. In your slots machines, there's also an advanced technology. But there's, this is I think, a huge difference compared to this 100% online traditional affiliate marketing. Like e-commerce cannot be, offline, right? It's tautology.
This was a great chat. I've always enjoyed chatting in the background and seeing all the things we can do together. So I want to pass it back to you. How can people get a hold of you?
Yeah, so LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn, Marcin Kumiega. You see, you can just copy paste it. I think LinkedIn is the best channel. Or if you approach volume.com, also here, see it here, then you can chat with, you can just send an email and I want to have a call with Marcin. And we have a great team and they will connect me. They will get a ticket the next day or 2 days. We will have a chat.
I mean, for those that don't know Volume, it's a pretty intense tool, but it's very impressive. It's really cool. When I first went through a demo, I was like, wow, you think you know a lot about affiliate marketing, and you're like, there's more to learn.
You're right. We have also a huge project in terms of, let's say, simplifying the UI and making it more intuitive because we are a very advanced platform. And sometimes there is this steep learning curve. So we could have a lot of. Recently, we launched a very nice feature. We are still upgrading it, a quick start guide, right? And we are making a whole wizard and user journey. Because that's the case. When we used to work with multi-vertical affiliate marketers, these guys, they can code themselves. They are literally, they can build their own scripts and technology. And iGaming, which is bricks and mortar, different different story here. We need to make it more intuitive. We need to make our platform more accessible and more practical.
At least they're coming to you for the reasons where they're like, if we don't do this now, we are going to be a step behind. So it's changing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, John. It was great fun. I hope there was also some value for the listeners. If I were one of them, I would have got some nice business ideas out of this podcast, maybe. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to the Affiliate BI podcast. I'd like to take this time to ask for a small favor to leave a rating and review wherever you listen to your podcast. That helps us expand our reach to rank higher in podcast directories and reach more listeners.